Hey people, Mintred here, BV3, Bend Unlock, Blue Team. A couple of Lord Generals. We have Hellion with the Death Core of Krieg DLC, so we're going to get those crackling rebreather sounds, I'm afraid. And alongside, sorry for what, these guys begin with a retinue of Stormtroopers. Really strong defense and support can add to this retinue. Rounding off the team, I believe you say Coldunishka, and it translates as Sorceress. With an Inquisitor, offensive hero with powerful control abilities, begins in melee but can get specialized ranged weapons. Koldunishka. I'll try and remember how to say it. Red team, COMANDERDRE. COMANDERDRE? Is that a word? With a Techmarine, starts off with a bolt gun, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair. Some Imperial fists here. Alongside, SchmusOperator with a Plague Champion. Starts off with a damage over time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support. Can also repair. Death Guard elite scheme here. Are those heretics going to die? They doom blasted. They need to run, I think. You can do it, fellas. They're sticking in there. I think they'll be okay. Rounding off the teams, Zorander is a Farseer support hero fighting in melee with some powerful buffs and control. Already off the field, as are two of the three Guardians. SchmusOperator with double CSM. And a Sentinel for all three Imperial Guard blue team players. This could be huge pressure early on from the blue team. They can use the Lord Generals to tie up Marines and ranged units and stuff as well. All the way through onto the natural power. That's going to be decapped by the Sentinel. And they're doing well in the northwest as also. They can decap that VP, maybe even that wreck point. They haven't taken the central points yet. Also push through on the east. This is Koldunishka. The Inquisitor's hanging back. Sentinel does take a little bit of damage there. Here comes a Shuriken on the way for Zorander. As you would expect, I think. Decent stomp. Got a few of the heretics. Yeah, there's that Lord General tying up those CSM. Making them retreat. Second CSM coming in. They did not drop a model yet, though, those guys. Plague Champion tries to get the power back. Yep, they didn't drop a model. Heretics are going to die here, though, I think. I think they're too far forward. Lord General has lost his Stormtrooper buddies, but does have the Medical Sergeant in. 6 hit points, 3. One more burst from the Sentinel should do it. Down they go. And they will, I imagine, replace them immediately. SchmusOperator. They might want Noise Marines up first or Havocs. Sentinel's taking a bunch of damage for Hellion. Needs repairs. Gets it. Devastator's up for COMANDERDRE. Artillery spotters on the way for Hellion. And Zorander defending their natural power point. Rebuilding a generator there. And Koldunishka is in retreat. There they are. Still got units in the field though. Sentinel's nice and healthy. Just having a look at what's going on. Yeah, it's hard for them to approach when this Guardian weapon team is here, especially with the Farseer that can guide it. Meanwhile, back towards the mid. Good stomp from the Sentinel of Sorry. Got two of those models and they domino knockback into other stuff. You can see medical packs being handed out and stuff. Oh no. Hellion lost Derek and Nigel there. Interestingly, they do not have corpses that stay on the field, those guys. Because they never die, damn it. Being replaced. Another Derek, another Nigel. They have the grenade launchers in play for move. And this is just a massive wall of las guns. COMANDERDRE tried to come in and get a little flank going. I don't think they're going to lose models, really. That wasn't too bad. But look at this massive blob of guard stuff. Here comes Zorander. And here comes SchmusOperator with Noise Marines up. That's going to be helpful. Good stomp on all those Guardians, though. Looking for grenades, as you can see. Yeah, that's scary. Triple Sentinels with all this repair support. Double Lord Generals. Both with grenade launchers, is it? No. One of them with grenade launchers. Note that Derek and Nigel also get grenade launchers. And it's pretty good damage. It doesn't seem like it. 9.52 DPS. but there's 3 of them, and they all do area of effect damage. Catechin's got kind of messed up there for Coldunishka. They should not be committing these heretics here, no way. They need to sit back and worship. They made it out, and they drew some fire. Let's everything's push up. We got some Eternal War on those Chaos Space Marines. The other ones do not have it though. And those CSM now drop a model. They're going to drop 2. Yes, they do. A little bit sloppy there from SchmusOperator. Should have kept the heretics back and did not have the other CSM in play either. Artillery spotters doing their thing. Devastator's unable to set up again. And they dropped 2 models as well. Mid-map authority right here from the Guard. Farseer runs off as well. Any war gear here? Oh, they have light grenades. An endless supply of light grenades, by the way. Maybe they could get a good throw. Sentinel gets a stomp on the Shuriken. They've used the Sentinels so well so far, but can this guy get away? It can. Another stomp came in. Now this guy gets repairs. There's the black grenade throws. Decent one. Those guys retreating off. Oh, when they infected these guys as they did so. The infection doesn't do that much damage. It's when you are caught in that initial explosion as well. And I mean, these are guardsmen, so it does take a decent percentage of their hit points per model. Haven't lost the VP off their counter yet. The blue Imperial Guard team. They are solid in the mid here. Vengeance rounds from COMANDERDRE. This word perturbs me. It's like it's camaraderie, but it's not. Tier 2, Noise Marines might go straight into Blastmasters. I think they should get Grenade Launcher Heretics as well. But of course they want to get Tier 2 rolling and they want to get some Tier 2 stuff. I wonder if it's worth the scouts getting a sniper rifle just to ping at these heroes. Do decent bursts of damage, because it's going to be so difficult for them to get anything done unless they just patrol the west side and the natural VPs. Maybe they could do that. Double CSM with Eternal War now. Tier 2s all round. Plasma cannon already up actually, and there is a bunker. So global ability call in. This time called in by Hellion, but all of the Imperial Guard heroes can use it, and you can upgrade it to be a medical bunker or a repair bunker. We'll see what we get here. Still haven't lost the VP off the counter. Manticore on the way for Koldunishka. Sorry with Stormtroopers on the way. Plasma cannon is able to set up, and there's some juicy targets for it. Looks like we have a medical bunker here. Big boom, which is handy. They can now reinforce off this bunker, and as you can see from those green hexagons, they get a little bit of health regen too. Oh, we see a sniper rifle, Lord General, from Sorry, for fire on my target. More weapon range. Blastmaster Noise Marines might be persuaded to leave. Ouch. Frag missiles going in. Oh, we do have Grenade Launcher Heretics. They are super vulnerable to those frag missile volleys though. On the east side, Zorander having a good go. They got the Sentinel down. That was the first Sentinel to fall. It was Koldunishka's. And they just wiped their Catechins as well. Excellent push from Zorander. With double shurikens, grenades doing some good work there. And now they have Wraith Guard. Classic choice for Eldar against Imperial Guard, especially in 3v3s. Here we see COMANDERDRE trying to use this approach path again. Devastators are going to get mortar shelled. There it is. Worth getting Stern Guard for Hellfire rounds, maybe. You might want to keep them as Marines for missile launchers, though, later on. There's a Noxious Cloud from SchmusOperator. Seemed to take a while to get it moving. Global ability of the Plague Champion, doing damage over time to everything in its path. And you can manually move it around as if it was a unit. It's a cool ability. Can be absolutely devastating. Still a 2-1 for blue. COMANDERDRE trying to push, but they are getting very low with their Marines. And a grenade on the Techmarine's face from those Stormtroopers there. Well played, sorry. Plasma cannon. Spools up. And direct hit on the Sentinel. Here comes a heavy turret from Hellion. Starts off as like a Vanquisher turret, which is good versus large targets, but you can make it an Executioner. And this thing has vehicle armor, so you need some specialized weaponry to take it down easily. Zorander continues to do great work on this side. Bash the power completely. Farseer gets away. She has the rune armor now for Psychic Storm. And his Wraith Guard are terrifying for the guard here. They don't have Ogryns to run at them in melee. They're going to need to use their heroes to tie them up, maybe. Massive damage to all targets with those Wraith Cannons. Area of effect, and they suppress infantry. See the Lord General running straight in there to try and tie them up in melee. They are weak to melee. Awesome Blastmaster shot there too. But the blue team hold firm. I feel like COMANDERDRE needs to put a bit more effort in. Ouch, scouts died in on that natural victory point of the blue team to try and drag them out a bit. The scouts would have been great for that, but they are now dust. Tier 3 for COMANDERDRE, and SchmusOperator is already there. Don't have the red for nukes, so this is awesome nuke bait right here. Heavy turret. Needs a little bit more repairs. There we go. Tons of repair units around. Sentinel's quite low though, eh? And they show no fear from the tactical marines. Gives them some defensive bonuses. Ouch, they got wrecked though. These guys are all going to get plasma guns as well. There's a Psychic Storm. Needs to be a bit deeper in. It's not going to damage the turret very much. It's only piercing damage, isn't it? Oh, it's power melee damage. Still not great versus the turret. Surely it should be psychic damage. Why is it not psychic PvP? Come on now. 1-to-1 cap here. Down goes the heavy turret. They still haven't lost the VP off their counter here. But we see SchmusOperator that got around the side and they grabbed the VP. There's the 2-to-1 for the red team now. Our blue team too hyper-focused on the mid. COMANDERDRE did get more scouts up, which is what I thought was capping over there. We see Coldunishka coming in from the flank now. Zorander goes tier 3. Another plasma cannon for COMANDERDRE. They have done well so far. Farseer runs. Coldunishka needs to be careful here. There's Emboldened from those Guardians. Some offensive and defensive bonuses, I think, on that ability. We're starting to see plasma. Yeah, we're starting to see plasma guns. Hellion has got 1. Sorry's got 2. None for Koldunishka yet. Koldunishka. And tier 3 for Sorry. Manticore on the way for Hellion. Another one on the field then. That is a good strike from Koldunishka. Nasty. Nasty stuff. Took out COMANDERDRE's Marines. Look at all this. A pile of dead Marines there. Double plasma cannons in play, though, eh? Maybe they should have got double Wraith Guard. They want that Farseer around to give them guide as well. Here she is. She herself gives them Spirit Sight as well. So if that Spirit Seer Warlock dies, they'll still have the movement and the vision range bonus. There's guide on the Wraith Guard. 30% more damage and range, which is amazing for those guys. But they weren't able to stand and trade there. Maybe throw Fortune on them as well, but they've gone for that Rune Armor. Rune Armor is bloody good as well. If you can get close enough to cast a Psychic Storm, that is. Blue team hold the mid still. SchmusOperator is going to be forced off here, I think. They just can't trade effectively against all those plasma guns. COMANDERDRE with a Lehman Russ. No, not a Lehman Russ, a Land Raider Redeemer. And that's going to be potentially fantastic. It might get manticored into a wreck, though. I guess Hellion cancelled their manticore, went tier 3. We do have a Leman Russ, but it's for sorry. Yeah, Land Raider's going to take a while to get out. We do have a Land Raider Phobos. Very much an anti-vehicle Land Raider with all those las cannons. We'll see how it does. Bits of action in the southeast-ish. Those guards are making it out. They made it out. And now it's 2v1 against Zorander. Needs to be very careful here. Farseer, can you throw guide on someone before you leave? That's a singularity. Oh no, pulled in the Farseer. Is she going to die? She does indeed fall. I think they did get guide on the Wraith Guard though. I think so. Yeah, you can see she's missing some energy there. Manticore, that's a good tool to have against those Wraith Guard. And the Inquisitor should be quite decent at dealing with them. But they haven't got any war gear for the Inquisitor. She can just get crossbow bolt pistol and make them stand still. And a sail and Purgatus, all sorts of things she can do. Look at these VPs though, eh? 462 to 86. Land Raider Redeemer is up. Land Raider Phobos is up. I'm not sure if that thing's taken a shot yet. Oh, there's an incendiary shell into some plasma business. There's the Phobos. That is a Vanquisher Leman Russ though. An excellent anti-vehicle tank. Eldritch Storm comes in. This could be huge. Can they get this Leman Russ down right here, right now? Right Lance getting shots in. Phobos needs to get shots in. Oh, we got stunned. And now Manticore. Down goes the Leman Russ. What did the Phobos get shot down by? Oh, did he get Eldritch? He must have got hit by the Eldritch. I wasn't paying attention to that. It survives. Red team finally decap the mid. There's that Land Raider Redeemer. You can retreat back to this Land Raider and reinforce off it. It's very much a support Land Raider. Got some nasty close range weapons though. And that twin-linked assault cannon, which is not even that close range. Double Mark of Khorne, Chaos Space Marines. Okay, SchmusOperator. Surely the Inquisitor needs to try and do something about that. Needs to get some of her control abilities going. Leman Russ up for them. Blue team reeling. Red team in the ascendancy here. Not enough pressure from the blue team on the red team's natural VP, I think. They were sitting pretty in the mid and they thought they could ride it out. Executioner Leman Russ on the way here. More of an anti-infantry Leman Russ. But that gun still damages vehicles pretty well. 440 to 50. They have a lot of VPs to make up. And now we see a push for the natural. Using move, move, move to sprint towards it. Look how fast those Kashyyykin are. Grenade goes in. Here comes a Land Raider though. Yeah, and they couldn't deal with it. Frag assault goes in. You still have a Sentinel alive from Hellion. These guys are just going to sprint straight through to the VP. Nope, they're going to cap. 419 to 50. Good Blastmaster shot there. They got double Bright Lances in the mid now as well. And a D-Cannon. Good unit choices, I think, from Zorander. Here comes another D-Cannon. Did that finish or did they cancel it? It finished. There it is. Maybe get a webway in the mid, eh? To get stuff here faster. And also infiltrate things. Are they going to try and push again here, Hellion? Level 4 Lord General. Plague Champion's almost level 3. Might see the Plague Fist later for capping purposes. COMANDERDRE finally getting some war gear. Mastercrafted Bolter on the way. Just to shoot stuff better. Still no war gear for Koldunishka. Where's the Manticore? It's in the mid. Behind a nice handy wall. And the Kashyyykin have plasma guns. Hellion's Kashyyykin also have plasma guns. They might switch that for grenade launchers once they cap, so they can help disrupt things. Here come the Wraith Guard. Not sure what they're trying to do here. Maybe just get vision for the Singularity. That's the Singularity. And it turns some guys into mulch. Hammer of the Witch is there on one of those guys. Should have targeted the Spirit Seer, probably. Probably. Oh, hey, heavy bolter turret is up. Here comes the Inquisitor with a mandate. Is she getting vision for a rocket run? Nope, she just wanted to run in there. And takes... Wow, that was friendly fire on the Bright Lance, I think. She forced some friendly fire on that thing. Ouch. Plasma cannon hits some poor guards when a bunch of them died. And now there's a turret on the natural victory point. Fair enough. Gonna do some work for you for sure. Not sure if that's... Nope, Sentinel does not get away. Phobos is getting some repairs. It took a lot of damage. We now have a melter gun, Lord General, for sorry. But fight harder, which is a kind of vague thing to yell at people. Just fight harder, damn it. Press the trigger more often on your weapons. I didn't think of that. These guys should have this Manticore here. They do, but do they get away? Big ouches. Oh, nicely done by Zorander. That might have saved them with a time field, a clutch time field there. Also has runes of reaping. 314 to 50 on the VPs. Now that is very much rocket run bait just across all that stuff there. Chaos Terminator's coming in for SchmusOperator. A Razorback. Really? A Razorback for COMANDERDRE. I thought it was going to be a Whirlwind. It's very strange to see when you already have a Land Raider Redeemer. Some D-cannon shots going in. Kashyyykin sprinting. What are they up to? I'm going to chuck a grenade and run, I think. Can the blue team get back into the mid? No longer have a Manticore. They have a nuke available for Hellion. Although maybe they want to drop in a Lehman Russ. Wraith Guard of Port. Is there a webway over here? How did they get this far? They just walked. Apparently. What is this? That is a strange place to put a las cannon. I guess once the Redeemer gets drawn that side, it'll be handy, especially with fire on my target. No, they have move. That's right. And it's fight harder, not fire on my target. Damas. They got rid of the sniper rifle. That's a vision flare thing from those spotters. That's them spotting stuff. What is this? It's a big old power bash. They bought the wrong thing, says COMANDERDRE. Oh, maybe they're referring to the Razorback here. Yeah, maybe they did want a Whirlwind. Just hit the wrong icon. Bright Lance getting shots on a Lehman Russ. And it's guided. Look at that damage. That's not even on rear armor. And we have the Doombringer for the Farseer now. Terminator's getting that demoralization effect on those guys when they kill stuff. It's pretty demoralizing. But they do it extra viciously, so you get a debuff of that autocannon now. Hellion hasn't made their move yet. Oh, they're waiting for a Baneblade. It's going to take a while. They do have a decent VP lead still, though. They're just holding their line here. Ouch. Plasma cannon. Is it worth throwing down the bunker? I think it might be. It might be worth it. Because then your guardsmen can keep reinforcing and repairing the Baneblade that's coming. Lehman Russ on the way for Sorry. Another Manticore for Coldunishka, and they have a Baneblade up already. Just looking at the central VP. Absolutely nothing in support of it. Oh, they have a las cannon guy over here. These guys are still bashing this power and doing some behind the lines work. Plague Champion does indeed have a Plague Fist now. 204 to 50. Got a really good volley of shots in there, the Executioner. Those guardsmen were turned to little bits of guardsmen. But yeah, it's going to be difficult for these CSM to get in there. Very surprised to see double Mark of Khorne CSM in this game. Look at this. Sneaky scouts from COMANDERDRE, and they did now get a whirlwind up. Triple cap from the red team. I don't know, this is a great use of their time here. I mean, I understand they don't want to go for a frontal assault all the time. Lost their Leman Russ there, but this is really far forward to have your tanks, for example. That Leman Russ needs to move. Demolish a cannon in there. Oh no, las cannon turret. This thing is insane. Look at the damage from those las cannon turret shots. Big, big booms. 119 to 50. Red team looking like they're going to secure victory here, you know. They've got an insane amount of stuff in the mid. Lots of nuke bait, but they don't seem to want to use their rocket runs, at least not yet. Leman Russ goes down. Is that a plasma cannon shot, I think? I think so. Ouch. Big ouch. Was that Kassakin getting wiped there? So, rocket run, there we go. It wasn't alongside a push though, so it didn't really do that much. They can just reinforce off the Land Raider, as the D-cannon is doing here. Oh, you don't pay power to reinforce a D-cannon. Huh. Wraith Guard doing their thing. Phobos and the Redeemer all going after this Baneblade. This is Hellions. I don't think it's going to survive, you guys. Rocket run again. Frantic ending. Down goes the Baneblade. There's a Manticore strike now. We have a Nurgle Shrine back there. Help heal up those guys and reinforce them if it's getting worshipped. Not sure what the heretics are doing now. Guys. They survived. Orbital. Another Leman Russ goes down. 61 to 50. Another rocket run. Absolute madness. Looks like we have the flak jacket in for incoming. Kassakin just sprinted up to the VP trying to get a decap. But you know what? That's a great time to have some Mark of Khorne Chaos Space Marines to chop the crap out of something that's on your natural victory point. Is the other Baneblade going to fall? It is going to fall. That's blue team done for, I think. 43 to 50. The red team actually take the VP lead. And they were insanely solid. It was tough for the blue team to get back into that. Multiple Manticores might have done it, but they couldn't keep that first one alive. I don't think they should have committed that much to that push on the right side there. They had like double Leman Russes and stuff. I think they stayed there too long. Once that Baneblade of Koldunishka got to the mid, they should have supported it in the mid and gone for a push with rocket runs and stuff, I think. I mean, there's no guarantee it would have worked. Red team could have responded with their own nukes and stuff. I think that was their best bet. A bunch of bunkers and nukes and Baneblades in the mid. Wasted time on right side. That's exactly what Hellion says, look. And I agree. I don't think that was... I think they spent too much time there. Red team have it then. Fire Dragons at the end of the game for Zorander. Zorander did really well for the red team here. Pushed up this side superbly well. Bashed the power. Came in with some clutch plays in the mid as well. SchmusOperator was solid. Can't believe that double CSM survived with Mark of Khorne. And level 3 and level 2, look. Yeah, the Noise Marines did well. The Plasma Cannons did well. COMANDERDRE did eventually get a whirlwind. It got level 2, look. Showing its rear armor there. We had a level 7 Lord General for Hellion. Level 6 for Sorry. Level 4 for the Inquisitor. She did get the mandate at the end. And Purgatus would have been great for those big mid pushes, maybe. Level 5 Techmarine. level 4 Plague Champion, and a level 5 Farseer. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see ya next time.